Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the Cal Golden Bears offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive to bring up second down. Looking for a gap. It's Ott. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Takes him made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got his man in the open field. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 3rd down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cal. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You've got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
To the air, it's Leonard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Cal's offense takes the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. Impressive spin move. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Harris. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if earning that timeout is costly down the road. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. Looking downfield. It's Leonard. The pocket. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
We'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. To The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Price. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Return begins inside the 10. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the route is on. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? A short completion of the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. A short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he lofts one deep over the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So California's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Cal. This one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A change of direction. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of defense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Play action here on 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Kirk Cal has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three-quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hunter. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Cal's offense takes the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Harris. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Can he reach the end zone? And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Golden Bears line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Cal. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's second and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. It's a safety. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He'll field the punt. So California's offense back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. With the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And it's caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these. Love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big. And
the pressure gets to him again.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Third down and a mile looking to throw for it. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. With the return, it's Hunter. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The offense trying to build on the momentum after the defense created that safety. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Gonna run it. It's Ott. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Cal. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.